Man, as we get to the final day of SEC Media Days, we get to talk to our friend Hugh here. Momentum down at Auburn right now.
Yeah, mybookie.ag, code next round. They bring you our coverage here from Media Days. Welcome in, Coach. How are you today?
I'm good, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's always good to see you. We were talking to you last night. We hung out with you a little bit, and we were all talking about how excited we are for football, and you were talking about this is my last weekend. I get to see family and friends.
Can I have 1 or 2 more weeks? I tell you, the older I get, the faster it seems the downtime.
Yeah.
Well, whatever downtime we think we have, when it's dead, even though you're still working it. But it certainly it feels like it has gone really, really fast to this point. But I'll enjoy this weekend at the lake with some friends, and then we'll start. I mean, we've been doing some install stuff, but we'll really, get in it next week and then we'll have Big Cat Weekend, and then it will be here. And I'll say I've never come to a media day the day before.
Right.
Before.
Will you again after last night?
Well, I want to tell you, and this is, I think I don't just – it was really neat kind of me and Lee Van Horn, our chief of staff, sat down and ate, and so many media came by, and we just got to visit.
Yeah.
And then seeing you guys on my way up to the room, and I don't know, it was kind of neat for me. Just it wasn't football, it was just talking.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty neat. I've never done that before. I was always in the mindset, get there and get in and get out, and I don't know if I'll do it again.
We're not that interesting. One time's enough.
We give you all our stories.
But it was. I mean, everybody was just really kind, and we were kind of sitting in the back corner, and I mean, people had to come and find us, and it was kind of neat, and I think all the Alabama folks we saw, and so it was, and some national people too.
Yeah.
So that was. I don't know why I'm telling you all that, but it was just kind of different.
Well, day one, they were asking the question, if you had to drive one head coach back to their campus, who would it be? Now, Brown kind of he used an out.
I went with Sark.
He said, I'll take Sark.
It's close. You wouldn't have to talk much.
That's right.
I honestly said you.
Lance picked you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you've got the best personality in the SEC.
Wow.
I really do. I mean, I think you're a great storyteller. One of the reasons you can recruit so well. But if I was to ask you, outside of you, who's got the best personality in the SEC?
Drink.
Okay.
Yeah. You two are close, too.
Yeah.
Well, I brought up the other day, I don't – if he has success again, is he going to be liked or hated? Because he seems like one of those polarizing guys.
I tell you, he puts so much thought into what he's going to talk about. He's a next level on that with me. I texted him. I said, bro, you are so next level. And, I'm just too common, but he's a really good friend and obviously doing a great job there. So
he can coach.
Yeah, He can,
I mean, we didn't see it. I mean, we don't
coach.
know anything, but when he got the job, we were like, who is this guy?
1 year at Appalachian State. Yeah. He's tearing it up.
So another weekend on the lake coming up. I know Nate Oates, basketball coach in Tuscaloosa, he loves the boogie board and the tube behind. Do you just pull people all day, or are you in the water doing things behind the boat?
I don't do near as much as I used to, but we're really into the surfing now.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier on your body than – I'm not getting on any more inner tubes, and I'm done with that, and I don't care to ski anymore, any of that. But I was raised on the lake, so we do a lot. But the surfing is kind of new, but it's not as taxing. But most of the time, I get charged with pulling the 8 people that have joined us. Or
Are you a good captain? Are you a good captain of the boat?
I think so. I think my kids and their friends, and we had a great week there, the 4th, and we had a house full of people. And now this weekend is just going to be friends of Jill and I. We'll have some couples there, so I doubt the couples will be itching for me to pull them.
Does every regular on Lake Martin know where your place is?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, and the opponents do too.
Yeah, hey, the good news is,
I mean, a lot of that.
That's like 85% Auburn on that lake.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It is.
But you get a few roll ties there.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
You get no-go Joe Bidens. I know that. I know you don't want to get in politics. I ain't never seen a Biden flag on that lake.
You're gonna. You're
Ed will be back after this.
You're back to play calling. What about the in helmet? Will you do that? Will that be you? Do you call the play? How's that going to work with you?
Well, the play calling here is going to be a combination of Nick's, myself, obviously, and Ken Austin. But here's the thing: we're so comfortable now in that room for me,
right?
Because everybody, even the analysts in there, they've either worked for me or with me somewhere, and so it's just a comfort level there. And I honestly can't tell you exactly what percentage Nick's will call and I will call. We'll see how. But we're going to do the game plan together and go from there. I know Kent will have the 3rd and longs. I've always done that, and that takes a lot off of me.
Have you had enough of the technology?
I didn't answer your question.
Yeah, on the in helmet.
So
but did you get them?
we did not get one in spring.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it was short.
And so fall camp's going to be
that's going to be a good test.
an interesting test for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm not sure, I'll tell you what I do think. I think you will see more people in the huddle.
Really?
I
I
do.
think so, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're not in the huddle, nothing's changed.
That's right.
You still got to signal to the receivers. And,
That's right. And you still steal those signals, right?
And there's still going to be that. So, we're honestly talking about, heck, if we're not wanting to go tempo, maybe we should be in the huddle more.
Yeah.
And,
Breaking news right there.
well, you can talk to your quarterback and don't have to signal, and you can talk to him till 15 seconds is left. But I'm saying all this without having done it yet.
Right. Yeah, but it's amazing.
I may want to throw it away
Technology-
and say, heck with this.
Technology brings back old school.
I know, that's
tendencies,
funny, yeah.
which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was clamoring along with a few other guys. Look, if we're going to do this, you're doing it because of the signal stuff, so let's just give all 11 on offense.
Yeah,
Let's
headpiece.
pick headpiece and don't do away with signals. But
The last time we sat down with you, I asked you about year 2 for head coaches because you go back to Lambeth, you go back to Ole Miss, Liberty. You had a jump from year 1 to year 2. Yeah. We had a national guy sitting there yesterday, and he was like, "Watch out for year 3." And I was like, "Well, let's not jump year 2." So he said there's some different recruiting strategies going on with you guys right now, but I know you've got an expectation for this year.
I do. I expect us to be better. I don't know what that means in the win-loss column in this league, but a lot of it will depend on how well some of our young kids adapt to the SEC, and obviously the play of our quarterback will be vital. But we're going to have to play some young kids, and I do think year 3, our roster will be really closer to what we're facing week in, week out. But I mean, I think our expectation is that we're going to be a better football team and one that's difficult to beat.
All right, you have some fun with us? You
Yeah,
want to play a little game real
absolutely.
quick? All right, so we got a couple things. You want to go play the game? Kalen DeBoer hit 1 of 2. Quinn Ewers hit 2 of 2.
Whoa. Quinn's young.
Quinn's young. He's quarterback. You want to walk over there? You can walk over there. Lance.
Do I keep this microphone
Yeah,
on?
Yes, sir.
Court, court is long enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Hugh
right.
Freeze is walking over. Don't forget, do you like coffee, Coach?
I do not.
You do not?
All right.
I
Okay.
do not. But,
All right. Does Jill like coffee? Nope.
Don't think so.
Nope.
No, my kids do.
Okay.
All right.
We'll pack you up a little.
I'm going
next
behind
round
you.
coffee.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're just going to try to – there's a
All right.
prize in each bucket.
Do I get a practice throw? Did anybody get a
Yeah,
practice
you
throw?
get one practice throw. So you
Ian
gotta go.
Fitzsimmons did.
So you get one.
I
You
think
get
he
one
got
practice
4.
throw,
Yeah, I think he got
unless
4.
it hits, and then we'll count
Yeah,
it.
Right,
okay,
right, that's right, that's right.
Good. It's like a scramble. Good if it goes.
All right, I got it now.
That's
All
that
right,
one
you ready?
practice throw.
That's
Okay.
my practice.
Oh, a little low.
deep.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Last shot.
Got to have one.
Yeah! All right, let's see what he got.
All right.
Let's see what he got. Oh, wait, we're going to go for 2.
Oh, how'd that not go in?
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Reach in there. We got an envelope.
Oh, got it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for your NIL.
That's
I
right.
got it.
Yeah, NIL contribution.
Or ice cream money.
Yeah, either way. Coach Hugh Freeze. He's also in the drawing for a $250 Roback gift card. Roback.com, code TNR20 to save 20%. What we got, Coach?
Ooh.
Is that a C note?
Straight cash, American.
He only got a 20.
Only got a 20.
Spins everywhere.
That's one coffee downstairs.
That's one coffee downstairs.
That won't even get you to the landing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach. Good
Thank
to
you
see
so
as
much.
always.
No, thank you, guys. What a pleasure
put
always.
Put a little gas in that boat.
Always.
That's
Yeah,
Hugh
that-
Freeze, everybody.